Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Hope you're doing well in lockdown. So I haven't really seen many videos on the internet, and I know there's a lot of people asking in the Airsoft groups how if you want to order stuff from the EU, how do you do it? There's not really a video to basically sum it down, so you can watch the video and you'll know all the knowledge I know from this day, which is the 13th. But I will literally go over everything. So I recently ordered a gun from Towering Guns. It did turn up and everything. It did show up eventually. There's a little bit delayed because of the customs, but it does show up. So in this video I'm just going to show you how to do it. So I'm just recording my screen so I'll go through it at the same time as you. So for example, I bought an SR25, the Simon one. So let's go, let's just search for it, see if it comes up. Let's just go weapons. It doesn't really matter what weapon we pick, to be honest. Let's just go machine gun. So we'll pick this one here for example. So say if you want to buy this one, it could be any weapon, it doesn't have to be a machine gun, it can be anywhere. We'll wait till it loads up. So can you, like, obviously everything's the same. Can you see it's in pounds here? So the thing is now, so if you order it in Great British Pounds to the UK and you select UK on every site in the EU now, this price here will be without VAT. So if you look on, for example, and you see a gun on patrol base, say 200 quid, and you come on here, it's like 110 pounds. It's because obviously patrol base have paid all their fees on it. So that's 322.48, but that'll be 322.48 pounds without the 20% VAT and without the import taxes, if import taxes they are, which normally I believe it's about 27%. So that's a rough estimate. If you want to work some out, just go add 27% onto whatever you want, and that'll give you the final bill. So literally you order it without VAT. Because what it was, when we was in the European Union, you paid the VAT in the single market to the country where you bought it from. So obviously this is in Poland, so you pay Polish VAT. Now because we're out of the single market, you only pay British VAT, so they don't pay any tax on this product until it gets to the UK border. Then you pay the tax on it. So the only things you've got to remember is if you're ordering anything from EU, Airsoft related, you've got to make sure it's more than £140. So I know some people I've heard have got ordered stuff in and it's less than like the 140 and they've got it in. I don't know how they do it, but I've known some people who've ordered it with less and they've got stopped, and Towering Guns didn't do it and they had to fulfill an order under £140. So a rough estimate is, my advice at the minute is obviously you can buy things from it, but Towering Guns are good for the guns and everything. So if you want to get a gun, for example, it's best to order the gun, the magazines and everything in the same order. So you're literally, it would be the same as everything if you was adding something to your cart. So I don't know why I've got honey on there. It's quite good to have sometimes, to be honest. So basically you'd go down here, obviously fill in all your details. They only have standard delivery, so you can't get it fast anymore. It says 3 days delivery, but you might get it in 3 days. Mine took about 2.5 weeks because of the Brexit delays and COVID-19. So just be aware it could be a bit. Now I'm going to start going on to like the postage and the forms you need to fill in. Right everyone, so hopefully your order's now gone through and you'll get your confirmation email and all of that mumbo jumbo. So the thing is with this form is this is if it gets sent through UPS, because I had to ring them up to get the form. They didn't actually tell me out, so I think that was because of my delay, because obviously I didn't know what forms to fill out. So literally you get sent a form, it's about 7 pages long and you have to go through it all. This is what I've done. So I've basically made a summed down version of the form you need to fill in if you're ordering an airsoft gun or paintball. I think paintball's covered in here. Might be, I'm not 100% sure, but definitely airsoft stuff is covered in this here. So basically, if you want this, I'll put my email in the description. If you do want it, just literally email it, and within 24 hours I'll send you the form. I'll just email it back to you. Saves a lot of hassle. Saves you hassle. So basically, obviously, UPS tracking number, that's just basically put your tracking number in. So I'm going to talk you through all the form now. So the section A, are you importing this shipment as? So private individual. So if you're ordering it for yourself, so literally just for you, yes, you are a private individual, so you'd circle yes. Then obviously put your date of birth in this box here. So this bit here, basically, non-VAT registered organisation. So basically, if you're ordering for yourself, you would put no, because obviously you're not VAT registered. If you are, and you want to put it through your books or your company or something like that to get taxed back, or however self-employed or businesses do it, then you could probably tick yes there. Then obviously your VAT number, just pop in there. Right, so section C, type of realistic imitation firearm. So this is the bit what associates to airsoft, really. So is it? So if you're ordering it two-toned, yeah, you tick no. So if you're ordering it two-toned, it's no. If you're ordering it and it's a full realistic replica, so it's like the metal, obviously it looks like the real thing, like most of us do, you'd circle yes there. Then obviously what you're going to be using it for. So you're not going to be using it for theatres, so you tick no. You're not filming with it, so no. No. Then are you using it in commercials? That's a no. So please give full event details, including dates and venue. So that's, for example, if you was wanting to order it, say, to do a movie scene or whatever, you'd basically say, oh, I'm doing a movie scene with it at this day at this location. But all I put in that box was, I'd put for airsoft gaming, and it got through. I don't know if you have to put it out. That's what I just put through it. So here's a bit. So realistic airsoft gun. Is it a realistic airsoft gun? So obviously it's a realistic replica. So you'd circle yes. So I've added this box in here just because there wasn't anything about UCAR or anything. So I wanted to make sure that they had my UCAR number, and it got through fine. So I added this box. So UCAR registered number. So obviously add your number in there. The UCAR, if you have one and you're ordering it realistic replica. If you're not, then you don't need to fill it in. So name of organisation, club. So that's where you got your UCAR registered from. So I got mine through Phoenix Airsoft. So in that box there, I just put Phoenix Airsoft. So velocity declaration. So this is, say for example you order it on the site and say it comes at 460 or whatever. Because we're now entering the EU, they will probably have to label that on the box, because mine came with, because I did it at 350 just to be sure, and it did come with velocity check on a sticker going 350. So obviously keep within UK limits. If you order it and it's got a sticker on it what says 460, and obviously the limit's 370, they're going to start asking questions, and they'll probably send it back, and you will probably get fined a lot of money because it will be a legal firearm, section 5. So if you're ordering anything from the EU right now, you could try it, you might get away with it with different companies, but what you just try and order it. It's a lot better to just order it at a lower power under the UK limit, because I ordered an SR25 Simon Platinum one. I'm going to DMR it, so I ordered it a bit lower. Then I'd take it to someone, and he's going to basically make it to the correct power and lock it to semi. So just keep that in mind when you. So already realistic imitation firearm. So basically, does it contain magazine with it? So do you have like the real? So for example, with my SR25, I ordered the real steel magazines, what have 7.62 written on them. So if you're ordering stuff like that, obviously tick yes to say that this has realistic parts in it. So unreal. So this is the part if it's basically two-toned. So if it's two-toned, you'd circle yes there, unrealistic imitation firearm. So is it 100 years old? Obviously no, because hopefully not. So obviously that'll be a no as well, because it's not a real one. This is the one you need to do at the bottom. So this is if you're ordering it two-toned. So transparent in colour. So is it red, orange, yellow, blue, pink? Pink one, but so basically circle yes there. And if yes, just state whatever the colour is, what you've ordered it as. So basically this bit here is basically to if yes, confirm the type. So this just basically is the box above, but circle yes for that one, because that's basically sort of like a declaration sort of to say that all been checked. And then you basically got to sign it, so you print all your name in full uppercase on that line, signature on that bit, then date it as today's date as the date you fill the form in, not the date you did the order. That's the most important thing. You've got to fill it in on the date you fill it in, not the order date. So there's one box actually missing from this, but I can't edit the document unfortunately. I can delete stuff but can't type. But the one thing you have got to watch out for is they will ask for the weight of the product. So you can add, if you can edit this document somehow, then what I'd recommend is putting on the document somewhere, probably underneath here, the bottom, around here. So you need the weight of the rough weight of the doc. So for example, 7 kilos, whatever they say it is basically on your email. And you will also need to add on there the rough price of the product. So for example, if you ordered it, say £201, you could put 200 quid order, or whatever, if you get me. So a rough estimate of how much it is. Don't go obviously saying like the order's £10 and it's like 500 quid, because they will know how much it is there exactly, but they're basically asking you to say all this is for, to say no, if your product gets lost or whatever, then the government will try and obviously rectify the fault up to the value of money you put. So try and put to close to the real amount as possible. So I've just got some screenshots of when I ordered and everything, because you might be looking through and going like, oh, it's going for all these locations and I'm not getting it yet. And so don't panic. I'm going to talk you through how basically the new system works. So as you can see, it's been cleared by cleared edges in Poland. Your parcel is released by a customs agency, and it goes up, then it says there, United Kingdom. Your parcel is actually not in the United Kingdom at that point though, because what actually happens is they send the information to the customs, then they sort out your tax you need to pay, everything like that, so that when your parcel arrives, it's ready to go straight through. So obviously Brexit delay, so you don't worry if it goes United Kingdom then Poland again. It's like your parcel's not been sent back to Poland, don't worry about that. But that's what I was worrying about, to be honest. But yeah, so literally it's just it'll get sent there as a label, then it all gets scanned. But literally don't worry about that one. And this one's just basically just a example as well. So as I say, if you look on UPS, it will come up with shipment cleared customs. So that's obviously that the parcel label's been sent through. The parcel hasn't got to customs yet, but that's basically mean it's all been ticked off and the parcel's cleared your customs for you. Hello, so yeah, basically, so when you basically get an email saying that how much you need to pay. So my order was £197, and here I had to pay £59.79 Great British pounds for the tax and all the services for sorting it out. But literally as soon as that's paid, within like another minute, you'll get this saying payment applied. So that basically means that they've received the payment for the product and everything will roll straight through. So as soon as they receive this in the payment, about 1 working day after, your parcel will start moving towards the UK. Mine went from Poland to Germany, Calais, Lincoln, than to obviously where I live in. So once all this process is done, it does go pretty rapid, but I hope this video has given you a sort of an insight into how it works. If you literally have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'm always replying to them. If you want to email me or whatever and ask a question, I'm more than happy to answer any questions you've got. But I really hope this is sort of, it's more of a talking video, but I really hope it's like made it a bit more understanding if you're ordering from Taiwan Guns. So if you're ordering from Taiwan Guns, I just ordered from there. So this is basically the procedure I followed. If you're ordering from any other EU site, I'm not 100% sure on, but I'm pretty sure they'll follow sort of the same rules, but probably with a different delivery company. So for example, DPD might do things differently. But I hope you really enjoy it. Like and subscribe if you do like the content. I'm doing these videos to help like the airsoft community in the UK out, and hope you enjoy it, and hopefully I'll get some gameplay in the next few weeks. So see you then.